guys, today I want to talk about another experience I had recently that I want to share with you guys. So this last weekend was Father's Day weekend, and on Saturday we attended a wedding for two of our good friends, and their wedding theme was summer, and the types of designs that they were kind of going for dresses was like floral and colorful and summery. So of course, if you would have watched any of my other videos, you would have seen my video of me shopping for a floral dress. And when we went out, I fell in love with the dress I wore attending this wedding. When I put it on, I loved the way my body looked. I loved the ruffle effect. I loved the off the shoulder. I loved everything about it. And then comes the day of the actual wedding we're attending. I get myself all ready. I'm frustrated because my hair is not working. I'm not sure about my makeup. I put on the dress and I am just all in my head about it. It's that time of the month for me, so I am severely bloated. The area where the ruffled kind of stretchy part is where my belly is bulging out. I'm just really in my own head about it. I keep looking at myself in the mirror. I keep looking away. I keep going back to the mirror. I keep, moving my body around, staring at myself. Even at one point, my husband Ken was like, "What are you doing? Why do you keep looking at yourself in the mirror?" And I kind of just made a comment to him that I was very bloated and I wasn't feeling beautiful or pretty, and I just was second guessing the dress. And he, of course, reassured me that it looked fine, that I was indeed beautiful, and I shouldn't worry about it. So then we get in the car to drive over to where we are going to be at for the day for the wedding. And also just sitting in the car, I was very bloated. My stomach was just kind of, out. And again, I was in my own head, very self-conscious about my body, wasn't very happy. And then we got to the wedding, and one of the grooms actually came by and said, "Wow, that dress is really pretty. You look really beautiful." Ken's sister was a bridesmaid in the wedding, and she was, gushing over how beautiful I looked. And kind of after that, I had a few moments where I was self-conscious again, and I was thinking about my body. But then as the night went on and as we were celebrating these two beautiful people getting married, I didn't have one thought about my body the rest of the night. I didn't think about it. I wasn't self-conscious. I was just letting myself be. And I think that I wanted to talk about this because mostly I feel like there are times that we might put an outfit on that we really liked, or put a dress on that we liked, when we bought it at the time, and then have a moment to ourselves, of self-doubt or, it being critical about our body. And for me in that moment, I just really was being negative about it. I was really just picking myself apart. But then it was also in that moment that I realized it's okay. Guess what? It's that time of the month. You get very bloated, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the way your body looks in this dress. You loved the dress when you bought it, so we're just gonna love it as we wear it today. And like I said, the more the night went on, I never really thought about it again, and I just thought about it today again, that I think it's important to acknowledge those times when those thoughts come up. But it's also important to not let those fester. In the past, I would have thought about the dress all night. I would have been self-conscious about myself. It would have made me anxious. I wouldn't have had a good time at the wedding because I would have been so concerned about how I looked and what I thought about myself. But again, since going on this journey and allowing myself to really think through why I feel the way I feel in those moments has helped me shift my mindset so I'm not stuck on overthinking about my body in those moments. So, looking back, I realize now again that I was really bloated. There was nothing I could really do about that. The dress was still very beautiful, still fit me really nice, and my body looked fine. Besides my stomach being a little bloated, other than that, the whole rest of it, the dress flowed perfectly nice. I had no issues with the way it sat on my shoulders, the way my legs looked, nothing else but my stomach. And I think for me too, that I've had to work on that one area a lot, because for me, I think I hold a lot of weight in my middle area, like my stomach and all that. Other parts of my body I don't feel as self-conscious about. Sometimes it can be my shoulders and my arms, but I'm never really self-conscious about my legs. And the more I work towards this goal of loving my body and, seeing it in different clothing and not questioning it or not being self-conscious, the easier it will become. And, that area in my body I still struggle with today, but I'm also teaching myself that your weight is going to fluctuate from the morning to the night, all throughout the day, depending on what you're eating, and that is perfectly fine. And again, if you are a woman out there, you will know that for some of us, just around that time of month for us, we get very bloated, we feel very heavy, and that's just where I was, and that's how I felt. And I just reminded myself that, after this time is over, my body will go back to how it used to be. I won't be so bloated, I won't feel so icky, and I just have to get through this little moment with myself. And I think it was because, we were around other people and we were socializing too, that I didn't have that time or that moment to really, tear myself apart. If it was just me and Ken going out to eat, I probably would have thought about it a lot more. But because we were surrounded by people, we were talking with people, we were having a good time, I didn't have that much time to sit and linger with it that if I would have been somewhere else. So I kind of think it was more of like a blessing in disguise to say, if you allow yourself to fester in it, the worse you're going to feel. But if you allow yourself to say, okay, I understand that I had this moment, I understand that I felt, icky about it, but you know what? We're letting it go. We're still going to have a great time, and we're not going to let it linger. Then it allows you just to be in the moment and really enjoy the time that you're supposed to enjoy. Like I said, I think if I would have thought about it all night, it would have ruined the whole experience for me. But really, without thinking about it, I was able to just enjoy the wedding and enjoy the two people that we love and watch them get married and watch their first dance and talk to the people around us and just fully enjoy the moment and have those memories to look back on, to say, it has nothing to do with your body or your dress. It was, being there and celebrating with them and showing them the love that they deserved on their big day. So I just think it's important for any of us who have those moments, again, to, allow yourself to have those moments, allow yourself to have those feelings. But then again, going forward, don't let it linger, don't let it fester. Just say to yourself, okay, I acknowledge that I had that thought. I acknowledge that I felt that way, but we are, on this journey of loving ourselves and loving our body. And again, there's nothing wrong with the way my body looked in that dress. It looked great. I felt great. And that's just what I had to put in my head, turn the negative and twist it into a positive. Yes, I wasn't, happy with being bloated or the way my stomach looked, but I felt pretty and I felt beautiful when I bought the dress, and I did my hair and I did my makeup and I got myself ready, and I should just feel happy and beautiful and just overjoyed that I get to wear this beautiful dress and attend this beautiful wedding and be a part of these beautiful moments. So I just kind of wanted to share that experience with you guys. The more I have these little experiences, I just want to share them with you guys as like a story time, because I think that there are going to be a lot of people that have those moments or, experience those things that just need to be reminded that you are, worth more than those thoughts. They ultimately are just thoughts in your head, and they are thoughts that you can let go. They are thoughts you can change, and they are thoughts that you don't ever have to think of again. And that is the strongest advice that I can give you, is that you are not your thoughts. You have a billion thoughts throughout the day, and again, they are just one simple little thought, and you can, throw it out and never think that again. You can twist it around into a positive, but, there's a way to just let it go and live your life and love the moments you get to be, invited into and to be involved in, and to love your life and to love your body along every step of the way of your journey. So I just wanted to again share that with you guys, because I feel like it's important to share these little stories and these little experiences that I have for myself, but to also share it with you just in case there is someone out there that feels the same way or has gone through the same thing, that, it's just a little reminder that, again, no matter where you're at in your journey, no matter if you're in the beginning, the middle, the end, no matter if you think you're in a good place or a good mindset, you can still have those moments come up where you second guess your body or second guess yourself or feel insecure. And I think that's perfectly okay. We're allowed to feel the way we do, but again, I think learning to let it go and not let it fester or make you feel a certain way for the rest of the day is the biggest goal. And I am slowly but surely still working on that every single day with every single outfit I put on. And I think I am only 6 months in, so I still have a long way to go, but I think that I've come a long way to, not let it affect me and not make me feel sad or depressed. And I think that is a big accomplishment. So I hope that, you can do that as well for yourself, or this conversation can help you realize that those moments are going to come up, but they are fleeting, and eventually one day me and you will put something on and not even have a second thought about it. So thanks for letting me share my story time with you guys today, and I will talk to you again real soon in the next vlog. Bye guys.